Hey, what gamers? I'm back again with another video with Resident Evil Zero. Well, this is sort of a prequel slash sequel continuation type of midquel, prequel slash midquel in a way. Yeah, it gets complicated, but it reveals a lot more things that did not get answered in the Resident Evil 1 game or its remake. So this is a great companion piece to remake, as you could buy as a package deal with remake on the PlayStation Store or the Xbox, or the Xbox Store, whatever. So yeah, which makes sense. They were used making the same engine, with only one difference in mechanics. So, without delay, let's get into the story. So the game opens up with narration. Raccoon City. There's an island close by. There's an island coast somewhere that eventually became the new Raccoon City. So, a new city was built there, which makes sense. The tragedy of the incident. So I'm gonna. So whenever Raccoon City gets brought up, I'm gonna call it New Raccoon City, like New York, um, New Hampshire, stuff like that. So yeah, whenever we before the Raccoon City incident, I'm referring as Old Raccoon City. But Raccoon City, if you're in a different Raccoon City after it, that's New Raccoon City. Why call it Raccoon City in the first place? It also mentions about no one knows what about the outbreak. But the it's build that's done by the company known as Umbrella, but we don't know much about them. Who founded the company? Why they're doing this? That's a bit of a mystery. All answers to answer these mysteries, which also means how the T virus is created. Because the reason there are zombies in the mansion is because I forgot to mention this in my videos, but T virus leaked from the tyrant in the lab, spreading to the entire mansion. Anyone who was there was zombified. I mean, it takes place like 2 days, one day, one couple hours before the mansion incident. I think I should have paid attention more. So yeah, on July 23rd, 1998. As Bravo team was summoned to investigate a complaint of a helicopter crash, they discovered the helicopter was transporting a person named Billy Cole, former lieutenant, who killed all the soldiers under his command. Seems like a dangerous person. So the team split out to see if they can find him. But he may be the one who caused the crash. Search around. Rookie member of Star's Bible team, Rebecca Chambers, ends up summoned across the train, where she has her first encounters with zombies. The game actually opens up with with a sequence of the train crashing. Passengers were attacked by some weird creature. Weird. This is not Umbrella. This is sort of not Umbrella's doing. So back to now. Rebecca ends up encounters some zombies. After skipping on, she encounters Billy Cole. You know, he doesn't seem like the type to kill people. So he made it look like it's a thing though. They think he did do it, but why question? Why didn't they question why would a lieutenant kill his soldiers? That's the question. You know, maybe he just refuses to listen to Rebecca. And Richard ends up not Richard, sorry. Edward ends up coming through, you know, telling Rebecca injured, saying, Rebecca, be careful before I think he dies. And Rebecca gets a radio call saying that Billy Cole has killed 28 people. He's dangerous. She should be careful. If he's killed 28 people, then, well, Rebecca runs into him. Rebecca runs into him again. It's just they should work together. Rebecca refuses. Why would she trust a criminal? Hey, Megan Skates is attacked by some weird parasitic creatures. But Billy comes in to save her. Where she literally agrees to work together to figure out what the hell's going on. Meanwhile, Umbrella operatives entered the train. The train is somehow moving, by the way. Someone's control alert. And this, so we that they're in contact with Wesker, and as I this, we assume might be William Birkin from RE2. Nice idea. Good idea to tie that in. Kind of wish we get a little info on Wesker's life before he joined Stars and Umbrella. You know, like what led him to go down this path. I'm curious. But since he hasn't come back yet, I assume he's permanently dead. I mean, he gets killed off in RE5. I would love to actually have him interact with Leon. I mean, he ends up targeting Leon next. They could just bring him back somehow, Emperor Palpatine style, but done good. So Leon can actually have an interaction with him, since we've seen Jill, Chris, and Claire interact with Wesker, but Leon's the only one who's not had an interaction with him. Jill, Rebecca, and Chris make sense. They're stars. So they would have interacted with him. And Claire interacted with him on Code Veronica, because she is Chris's sister. Now Leon's the only character never to interact with the guy. So it'll be a fun idea. I mean, and also tie in with Joe, but also working with Leon. Because she was taken down with all to help, maybe take facing off Wesker one more time to help with her trauma of RE5. But we'll get there. And since the recent RE movie, animated series, takes place after RE5, but maybe before RE6 or after it, I don't know. I might want to cover the movies after the games. Something more familiar with the timelines and stuff. Also, it seems like Silent Hill 2 is being walkified. Oh god. This is what's good. The RE remakes are good because they don't pander. They tell good stories with good scares. It's likable. They're Western, yes, but the characters are Western, yes, but they're not woke. You know, let's just hope. And Capcom's never gonna let that happen to anything that's set in the West. They're not gonna do it for Devil May Cry 6 either. So, good idea. That's the problem with companies. And if this is, and Tony makes so much, probably says that Konami's doing this. It's fucking Konami. How they treat Hideo Kojima? Yeah. That's why. They treated him so badly. So. I do not know if we're going to be doing the only Resident Evil series on the Metal Gear series. Because Metal Gear 1 and 2 NES, PC expansions, you know, they're just silent, no voice game, they're non-voice classic games on computers before Metal Gear Solid. So that is going to be tricky. You gotta watch a summarization of the story. Basically, the first one's just a rescue mission. The second one's important though, because it just about is introducing the big boss. Anyway, so what the hell's going on? If Umbrella's not the one behind this, then who is? We'll see how that goes. As Rebecca and Billy try to figure out a way to stop this damn train. Anyway, I forgot to mention something. The new mechanic, but exclusive to this game, the swapping mechanic. You can swap between Rebecca and Billy. It's a very neat idea. It means you have to preserve both characters' inventory. You do more planning for both characters, which actually makes a lot of sense. It works well. So when they sort of repeated with Resident Evil Revelations 2 a few years later. Anyway, Becca and Billy managed to derail the train in some kind of sewer system. Anyway, to look for a way out. And let's find a way out. They end up in the Umbrella Research Facility, more simply, the Spencer Mansion. Yep, seems the end of the mansion. That fast? That's better than at least be wait an hour. It's like 21 minutes of cutscenes right now. In cutscene video, it's like 21 minutes. That's interesting to say the least. So yeah, Wesker and Birkin are watching Rebecca and Billy. Rebecca seems to recognize the man in the painting they see as a man she saw dead early on the train. That means he must have been, and this is an Umbrella facility. So that means he was a member, he worked for Umbrella. Does that mean the entire train must have been working full of Umbrella operatives? It's revealed this main antagonist was the one who spread the T virus in the mansion in the first place. On the train. He wants revenge against Umbrella. I know. He has some type of connection with a scientist named Dr. Marcus who was killed by Umbrella 10 years ago. Also, some oddities about Billy. If he's killed 28 people, well, and he's cold-blooded, but he shows care for Rebecca and actually saves her many times when he could have left her for dead. You know, even call her dead weight and stuff. But no. This is interesting. We'll see what his true motives are as the story progresses. Let's see how far they go as they search the Spencer Mansion. I don't know how much time passed between the two games, but I'm sure we'll be going through Rebecca's part of the story later on, when she encounters Chris in her mansion. So we're playing from her story, on Chris's point of the story, which further confuses the canon. So let's see. Right. Billy and Rebecca have to split up again due to the events. Well, Wesker plans to ditch Umbrella and go with and still continue his original plan of the start with the whole Stars member thing. Little stars out here. We know the events. So Rebecca's the only spy of the Bravo team. Any new Bravo team member we see in the story will die. Unless they're already spy. Yeah. And that's definitely William Birkin, since he said he's already finished research on the T virus and still has completed research on the G virus. The G virus is the whole thing that happened was the Raccoon City incident. It's more powerful than the T virus. That's why timeline videos work well. So the villain attack them as well since they're very territorial. They say the mansion belongs to Mr. Spence, and it's the Spencer Mansion. Was the man who died Mr. Spence or someone else? Who else? Mr. Spence. What's just insane? If they do go with another RE1 remake, they've got to find some good casting for Chris and Wesker. Since they can bring back Joel's actress from RE3 remake. Uh, and the remake could possibly help with some inconsistencies in the story. Like, whose campaign is canon? How did both characters survive and stuff? So we're going on Chris's campaign story here for this game. At least, I think. Going by judging by the anyway, Rebecca's a type of creatures, but Lily says her. Don't together. Rebecca wants to know the truth. And it was my mistake earlier, by the way. It's 23, not 28. That's my bad. Did he really kill that many people? It reveals the truth about his story. He and his unit the unit he was part of was sent to the remote island to her base. It was a long mile now. Most were killed by the enemy. Yeah, died of heat stroke. Till only 4 of them left. And someone high ups ended up getting the place location one. Totally on in the wrong place. Although still just died for nothing. And so what's worse, the commander of the unit ordered them to execute innocent villagers for no reason. Why? Also, just did nothing wrong. Literally nothing wrong is what he says. They were innocent. He knows that was wrong. Tried to stop Tried to stop the guy. They wouldn't listen. And they're all executed. I could ask if he did kill those people, but he doesn't elaborate more. That's a bit of a tragic backstory. Why the hell did this cheat do that? That does not make any sense. Why execute innocent villagers who literally will live out their days in peace? Oh well, we'll see how the story goes now. Alright, finish this up. Yeah, sorry. 2. Keep escaping. I was wrong, this is not the Smash Master, this is just an umbrella facility. All it was that was my mistake. Face off. Jedi gets split up. So then Rebecca and Satan Calton and Rico. She insists him to let her go see by Billy. He agrees to it. Tells her to keep safe. I doubt we get narration from Rebecca saying she never saw him again. Because we know what happens to him. He gets killed. I assume by Wesker or Barry. I assume Wesker is the one who killed him. He's a sneaky little rat. But this game does not explain anything. Like, why did Brendan Wesker get powers? Was he... it didn't do a good job explaining some shit. So there's extra content. Let me know in the comments down below. Because I have no clue. I'm looking at myself if I don't get any comments. Rebecca ends up buying Billy. And you have to rescue him. to work together. Once again. It's finally trying to confront the big bad. And it's revealed he's actually Dr. Marcus. And yes, he was murdered. He was assassinated by Umbrella 10 years ago. Was this all planned by Wesker? Since he and Birkin do appear in the flashback. That's, Birkin. Yeah. That's it, close to the end. So, yeah. After he was, anyway, Mark, after he was killed, the queen, the powerful queen virus or something, or T, one of the most powerful pets have been, I don't know, basically a powerful creature with the T virus in it. On inside Marcus's body and biting him. So yeah, as two faces off against him, defeating him to escape, but the queen's still after them. You know, working together, they defeat it. Just in time before the building blows up. The manager is close by, so Rebecca decides to head there next. There's no detail in the remake. Rebecca does not have a headband. So it seems this is part of, Chris's story, where she runs into Chris and Richard. They could have done more than this. Officially, Billy Cohen is dead. So he's allowed to live free on the run without anyone finding him. So Billy didn't do anything wrong. He was labeled the death of those innocent villagers. Most likely used as a scapegoat by his acting commander. So yeah, it's part ways. Assistance Resident Evil 0. Zero's right, means accurate. This is just not good. It does not explain anything about where T-Virus originated from. It did not properly tie into the games. Shows Rebecca's perspective of entering the mansion. They should have not. I don't know. I think they should have at least create. I don't know. I just feel like it's just not that. I know Barnaval is anticlimactic, underwhelming. And that's a shame. The idea is, so that's better for a remake. They actually fix a lot of instant problems with the story. So the Code Veronica remake is a remake of both this and Code Veronica in development. We expect announcements sometime in the future. So anyway, next up I got two more game reviews for Resident Evil 4. That is Dead Aim and Outbreak. We'll see how those games handle themselves. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time for another video. Shin Megami Games out.